This could be the most important Apple TV upgrade in years. Not because streaming quality suddenly changes, but because the 2026 Apple TV 4K could finally become a much better long-term buy with a faster chip, better smart home features, and stronger gaming performance. And if Apple keeps it around $129 to $149, this becomes a real buying decision. Do you buy the current model now or wait? Here is the simple answer. If you already own the current Apple TV 4K, you should probably wait. The current model is still fast, polished, and one of the best premium streaming devices on the market. But that is exactly why buying too late in the cycle can be a bad investment. The big expected change is the processor. The current Apple TV 4K already uses the A15 Bionic, which is more than enough for Netflix, YouTube, and Disney+. So if Apple moves to a newer chip in 2026, the benefit is not just faster menus. It is long-term value. In real-world use, that could mean quicker app launches, smoother multitasking, faster game loading, better Apple Arcade performance, and more headroom for future tvOS updates. That matters if you plan to keep this box for 4 or 5 years. But that is not the biggest detail. Most buyers only think about streaming. The real reason people pay extra for Apple TV is the ecosystem advantage. Better AirPlay, better iPhone integration, better HomeKit and Matter support, cleaner software, longer software support than many Roku, Amazon Fire TV, and Google TV alternatives. And this is where things get interesting. If Apple upgrades wireless connectivity and smart home features, the 2026 model could be much more important as a home hub. That means more reliable automation, smoother AirPlay, and better performance in homes packed with connected devices. For some buyers, that alone justifies the price. Now, let's talk about gaming. If Apple uses a significantly stronger chip, the next Apple TV 4K could become a better casual gaming box. Not a PlayStation 5 or Xbox replacement, but something much better for Apple Arcade and controller-based gaming in the living room. That matters more than many people think. A game loading in 8 seconds instead of 14, or holding steadier frame rates, is the kind of upgrade you actually notice. The numbers look small on paper, but the experience feels much more premium. Still, there's a catch. Apple also needs better software support and stronger gaming ambition. Faster hardware alone does not make this a serious gaming platform. So gamers should be interested, but careful. Most buyers are missing one more thing. Storage and model tiers could decide which version is actually worth buying. If Apple keeps a lower price base model but locks better connectivity or more useful features behind a more expensive version, the smarter investment may be the upgraded tier. If that step-up costs just $20 or $40 more and gives you better networking, more storage, and stronger long-term value, that is usually money well spent. Now, compare it to the competition. Roku Ultra is still great for value. Amazon Fire TV Cube is often discounted and works well for Alexa users. Google TV boxes can be flexible and cheaper. But Apple TV usually wins on speed, polish, ecosystem integration, and long-term ownership. That is why many buyers see it as a premium tech purchase rather than just another streaming box. So should you buy now? Buy now only if your current streaming device is slow, frustrating, or unreliable, and you find the current Apple TV 4K at a discount. In that case, it is still worth the price. Upgrade now if you're coming from an Apple TV HD, first-gen 4K, old Fire TV hardware, old Roku hardware, or bad built-in smart TV software. Wait if you already own the current Apple TV 4K. That is the clearest advice here. Casual users should also wait unless they are deeply invested in Apple's ecosystem. Power users, professionals, creators, and gamers should definitely wait, because the 2026 model could bring the kind of future-proof improvements that make much more financial sense over time. Final verdict. For most people, waiting is the smarter move. If Apple delivers a meaningful chip upgrade and better smart home and gaming features at around $129 to $149, the 2026 Apple TV 4K could be the best premium streaming box in its class. But if you buy the current one too close to launch, you may end up paying premium money right before the better long-term option arrives. And that full Apple TV 4K versus Roku and Fire TV comparison is where this decision gets even more interesting.